Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon White 2. So in the last part, we've just been battling trainers within the Castelia Sewers, while also training our brand new teammate Zubat. And I think we're now at the point where we're gonna be encountering, the ones that we have been going after within the sewers. Yep, and it's indeed Team Plasma. Hey! Yeah, Hugh, I get it, but calm the hell down. What do you want? Team Plasma! You villains! What? What? I don't like treat us like villains. And don't interfere with our plans to liberate Pokemon. Liberate? You're just an ordinary Pokemon thieves. And what's more, you use those stolen Pokemon like their tools. Shut up. Hand over your Pokemon. Let's do this, Ditto. Yeah, I mean, since we're here and all, so let's take them on. All right, now let's see who we're gonna be faced off against this time around, eh? Oh, Scraggy and a Sandile. Wow, double freaking dark type on first encounters, eh? Yeah, that's surely something, huh? But anyways, yeah, since I have Zubat out, I may as well just go after Scraggy. Yeah, no, Surfine? Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, I was actually hoping for Surfine to take on Sandile. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can take out Scraggy here. Nope. Although it did just about half, more than half damage. So at the very least, with all that training I did with Zubat at the end of after that last video, did seem like it is starting to. It does seem like it's starting to pay off and whatnot. Although I still need to get Zubat up until the same level as the other members of my team. They're really tough, but whatever. We've got the Pokemon we need. Now we flee. All right, bye. They run away like Patrat. I guess so. Okay, let's go farther. Okay, let's go farther inside. There might be more in there. I don't think that's necessary, you two. I wonder who said that. And it is indeed the Castelia gym leader, Burgh. Yeah, now he's been down in the sewers the whole time. Yes, sir. One and the same. And there was no one suspicious beyond here. Is that so? Yes, yes, indeedy. I'm concerned about Team Plasma as well. More importantly, shall we leave this place? For some reason, the sewer is bugging me. I don't know why it would bug you. Huh. Didn't you and the other gym winners find like a Team Plasma 2 years ago? Thanks for your help. Here, use this. Yeah, and he actually gives us a brand new HM. Well, not exactly new, but definitely a HM nonetheless. Strength. So of course now when we see the big giant of boulders, now we can start pushing those. Yeah. Anyways, so long, Hugh. He's gone. Well, for now anyway. Is you there? Now, I wonder who said that. Yeah, we have ourselves a brand new character. That was an excellent demonstration of battling. The way you brought out the power of your Pokemon against an opponent like Team Plasma. Astounding. Simply astounding. Interesting as well, I see. Yeah, I wonder who that was. Who was that? Yeah, Burgh obviously doesn't know him yet. Well, no matter. What are you going to do? You can stay here and train and train your Pokemon. Or maybe you should come challenge me. Or maybe you should come challenge me, the gym leader. Be seeing you. Yeah, we will definitely be seeing you later, Burgh. But not before we get some other things done. But not before we get some other things down first. Like enter this area here. We now enter ourselves a brand new area. The Relic Passage. Now there is more to this passage, but we are not going to be able to get access to that. Yeah, but we're not going to be able to get access to that right now. But however, there is another way that we can actually get ourselves access to the Relic Passage as well. Yeah, and you are definitely gonna see where that is when we actually get to that. But in the meantime, now you can continue with your training. Now you can continue with training your team with some of these trainers in here, while at the same time we can get even more Pokemon. All right, so within the Relic Passage, more so for this room anyway. Now, if you did not get Rattata before, you can still get Rattata here too. And then as the other Pokemon that you can actually get, then you can actually catch down here. Sorry about that. I don't know what the hell happened there. Yeah, hopefully that did not miss. Nobody that did not miss anything. Never mind. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, something weird. Just happened with my side of the screen, and I had no idea what the hell even caused that. But anyways, everyone. Now back to the business of one. Now back to what I was saying. As for the brand new Pokemon that we can actually get here. Now, as you can see on screen, you'll be able to get yourself Roggenrola. And as for the other Pokemon, you can get yourself Woobat, Timber, and within the dust clouds here, you'll be able to start getting yourself some Drillburs. And if you are lucky enough, and I mean if you are extremely lucky enough, you will also be able to find Onyxes Now you'll be able to find Onyx here as well. Yeah, but however, if you don't want to bother trading your Onyx into a Steelix, yeah, then I would not recommend you utilizing either like Onyx, Roggenrola, or a Timber. Yeah, the Pokemon they usually find in here are usually the ones that require training, but before you actually, yeah, they actually require a trade before you actually, so that you can actually get to the final stages. Yeah, not exactly the most reliable Pokemon to get, but it's still something, right? But anyways, now we got Roggenrola, the mantle Pokemon. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Roggenrolas are still these little mantle-like, rock-like creatures. Yeah. Okay, everyone. And so, since I am just gonna be facing off against these trainers here, and I'm also gonna be trying to get the other Pokemon down here. Once again, I may as well continue with I may as well continue with going through the Pokemon anime appearances. Okay, so first off is so next up on the list is Basculin. And now for those of you who don't know, Basculin, yeah, has only made one appearance outside of the Unova anime, and that was only one episode within the Akalos series. Yeah, and Basculin has not been seen in the anime ever since. Yeah. Yeah, for some odd reason, they still haven't yet to bring a Basculin back. Yeah, and especially after when we got the introduction of the evolution of Basculin. Yeah, from Basculin Legion. Yeah. Yeah, you would think after introducing a brand new evolution, yeah, you would think that they would start to bring back that same Pokemon again, but no, they don't. And even then, they still have also yet to utilize Basculin or Basculin Legion even one time within. Well, I guess technically there is the Arceus Chronicles, but I don't think that really should count. Yeah. Oh shoot. Yeah, I just noticed that. Yeah, I noticed that freaking Dust Club before I picked up that escape rope. Yeah, I probably could have gone a Droba there, but nope. But at the very least, we now have Woobat, so I can now start to get that. Although I probably should not have my Zubat out, considering that Woobat is a psychic type. So I definitely do not want to have my bat up against a psychic bat. Yeah. But anyways, everyone. Now continuing on is Rattata. Now, what can you really say about Rattata at this point? Yeah, ever since the Kanto series, yeah, you're gonna be seeing Rattata at least once within every series. Although, however, and even though Rattata does make a plenty of appearances within like every series, but however, Rattata has only shown up only twice within the Universe series. And has only shown up one time within the Lotus series. I mean, not the Lotus series. Yeah, definitely not that. Yeah, unlike Grimer. Yeah, the Alola version of Rattata definitely got a lot more screen time. Yeah. But anyways, as I was saying, what I meant to say was, Rattata only got one appearance within the entirety of the Kalos series, and then during Horizons, Rattata's only shown up 3 times. So the Universe series, the Kalos series, and also Horizons. are the only instances where Rattata doesn't show up too often in. Yeah. Okay, everyone. Now on to Servine. And yeah, Servine still hasn't made that many still hasn't made that many appearances within the anime. Yeah, and especially after the Universe series. Yeah, after the Universe series, Servine essentially disappeared from the anime. But however, Servine did get to show up one time, and that was only for one episode within Horizons. So yeah, Servine really doesn't get that much treatment within the anime. Yeah, and even though Servine was utilized by one of Ash's rivals within the Universe series. Yeah. Okay, everyone. So now onto Treppish. Now, even though Treppish didn't exactly get that much screen time within the Universe series, and it only got like one episode of screen time, at least one episode of screen time within the Kalos series. And it did get a few episodes of screen time within the Alola series. But however, Journeys definitely gave it definitely gotten the major screen. Now, I would say Journeys is definitely the series where Treppish actually gets the most treatment in. Actually, is where Treppish actually gets the most treatment in. Yeah, and also one of which was utilized by one of the Pokemon hunters. Now, who were trying to get the Suicune in? Yeah. And then after Journeys, Treppish has shown up at least 4 times with it. And then after Journeys, Treppish has shown up at least 4 times within Horizons. So yeah, Treppish has been showing up not a lot, but like a few times after the Universe series. Yeah, so at the very least you'll see Treppish at least somewhere within the other series after the Universe anime. Yeah, but anyways, okay, now on to Timber. Now after the Universe series, Timber also disappeared from the series entirely. Although just like Servine, Timber finally got to show itself again within Horizons. But unlike Servine, yeah, Timber has shown up within Horizons at least 3 to 4 times. So yeah, at the very least, Timber gets more screen time than friggin' Servine. Okay, everyone. I think with this Rattata, I think we are just about done trying to find every single Pokemon within the Relic Passage. But however, we are not quite done with the sewers yet. Well, more so the sewers, yes. But more so, what is past these stairs? And so, until the next part, I'll see you guys next time.